Hello everyone, this is a theory video on how strong are the diamonds, or how strong is the diamond authority, which is another way of saying it. And it would make sense that they are the strongest. It's kind of a golden rule, or just a rule that everyone just pretty much follows by and not really question, because it makes sense. They're the rulers of Homeworld. They control everything that goes on there, so it makes sense that they are the strongest and the smartest and even the most durable, because just like diamonds in real life, they're pretty much indestructible. It's been confirmed that they cannot be poofed or shattered any type of way. So when one of the diamonds, most likely yellow diamond, goes down to Earth, which I think she will, I want to know how the crystal gems are going to beat her, because if you can't poof or shatter them, which is like their go-to method of dealing with gems, they need to find a way how to beat her, because I really don't think that Steven's like friendship attitude is really gonna work on here. So that's out the window as well. But I'm not really here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about how strong they are and what they can do. One thing is, I want to say, just for like a placeholder, that a diamond's natural strength would probably be just as strong as Sugilite or Alexandrite. Now that's just a placeholder. To some that could be too weak, some that could be too strong. That's up to you to decide. For me, that's just kind of a placeholder for right now. So just like Yellow Diamond right now, imagine her. She's just as strong as Sugilite. Yeah, just as strong as Sugilite, so much. Another thing is that I want to say is that, do the diamonds have any sort of powers or weapons? When it comes to powers, I really don't think so. So they can't really manipulate fire, water, or anything like that. That's also not really a thing for them. It doesn't really seem like it. Weapons, summoning weapons, not so much. Like the crystal gems where like Steven, Amethyst, and Pearl summon like their weapons and such. It's kind of like with Rose. As again, yeah, she has the summoning shield. That's her thing. That's from her gem. That's her gem weapon. But she also had her sword, which was crafted. If I'm right, I think it was crafted by Bismuth, but someone could probably correct me on that. That's not really what I'm talking about here. So yeah, her sword was crafted by someone within the Crystal Gems, the original Crystal Gems, or the Rebellion or so. It's crafted by that, and that's what she uses to fight. That's her offensive weapon. The same thing would probably go for the diamonds. They get the best blacksmiths, get a bunch of them all around Homeworld and all this stuff, and then they make the best weapons for the best gems. It would just make sense that, you make the best for the best. Simple as that. And another question that could probably be boggling through your mind right now is, who's the strongest of the strongest? And what I mean by that is, who's the strongest of the diamonds? Now that, in my personal list, from weakest to strongest, it would probably go blue diamond, yellow diamond, white diamond. Blue is last because it doesn't really seem like she's the one that would actually get into a physical fight. She seems more of like the strategical fighter so much, like being in the back and like commanding her gems to do. But if it's an emergency or so, I don't think she would mind getting into a fight, but it just doesn't seem like her style so much. So she probably doesn't have much experience when it comes to actual fighting. Yellow Diamond, on the other hand, doesn't really mind getting into a fight. I could see her having like a well-crafted sword or whatever, charging into battle and just mowing down countless of gems left and right. That kind of seems like her style. White Diamond really feels like that she would probably be the strongest out of the three, because it feels like they're building up so much hype towards her, because they've never mentioned her so far, not at least once, not in flashbacks or any other Homeworld gem that's mentioned her so far. So it kind of feels like that they're probably hyping her up. I feel like she'll probably be the final villain of Steven Universe, like the actual final villain out of everything. So yeah, that's basically what I think on how strong the diamonds could be, or what their strength level is. They're just as strong as, say, like Sugilite or so, or even Alexandrite. They have these weapons that are just purely made for the best. They can do anything they pretty much want, and they are indestructible. So they have those three things that are going for them. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'll try to answer them the best I can. And if you want to draw any fan art for the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. But until then, bye.